Hello, my friends, and welcome. I am Jason Stephenson, and I'm just going to wait to make sure that someone can chat and say that they can hear me okay. This is the new live stream on YouTube, and so it's brand new. It's quite easy. I'm doing it from my computer. So Gemma, hello Gemma, can you hear me okay? I'm guessing yes. Yes, it is so lovely to connect with you guys live. I might add, I'm probably very nervous. You can probably see my hand, little scrawny hand shaking. But lovely to see you. Hello, Kira, Ariana, M. Hassan, Lillian, Parul. There's so many of you guys. Wow. So good to see you guys. Impressive Human, Haida, Lucinda, Sarah, Craig, Kira. That's lovely to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Gemma says, I was watching your video about positive affirmations earlier. Awesome. Way to go. Thank you. Thank you. This is basically an update of where I'm at the moment, where my channel's at, and I'm going to go through it just piece by piece. But I'm first going to say hello to you beautiful people as much as I can. G'day, Justin. Hey, Society. Hey, Sharon, Jane. Hi, Jason from Not So Sunny, UK. Oh, and I've got a beautiful day here. It's beautiful in South Australia at the moment. Wow, it is so good to be here, guys. It is so good. Hey, Veronica and Sarah. I sub to anyone. Good on you, guy. Maria, Craig, Sherry, Kath. It's awesome to see you guys. I can't believe this, actually. I kind of can't believe it. I'm glad my work has helped you, Lucinda. Really am. Really am. Lorna from Ireland. I know someone else from Ireland, Ali O'Shea, I'll be talking about a bit later on. Hello from Mount Gambier. Hello, Rosie, Carly. You're welcome, Carly. Wow. From Brazil, hello, Harumi. And please forgive me if I don't pronounce your name correctly, because I'm reading this quite quickly, actually. I'm doing this on my own here, just with my little dog. In fact, I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to show you where he is at the moment. That's my little boy, Dharma. He's sleeping. Okay, am I right? Looks like that's it. Yep. Wow, so lovely to have you all. And Samuel and Sharon, Kay, hello. Wow, this is awesome. Well, welcome. And I must say, I've got to thank a particular subscriber for this, for getting me off my ass today. And that is, I got an email today from Shane, he writes to me occasionally. He does meditation. He's been asking me questions. And Shane said, I miss seeing you live. And, I thought, man, I got to get off my ass and put myself out there a little bit more. And, because I get nervous, but I've got to take that risk and just keep pushing myself that little bit more. After all, my meditations and my affirmations is all about pushing, and sometimes pushing you guys out of the comfort zone. And so I think it's time that I begin to, to push myself that little bit more. And this is pretty easy, this live platform at the moment. It's working really, really well. It used to be that you needed 2 programs running at the same time to do a YouTube live. They've simplified it, so it's wonderful. Hey, Kerry, you're glad I'm having a live stream? Look, I'm not going to promise anything, but I will try to do more, okay? Okay, so thank you, Shane, for giving me that little push today. And I'll just let you know where I'm at. I'm actually in beautiful South Australia, in a small country town of population of about 1,200 people. And the place is called Peterborough. And it's so beautiful here and so quiet. And I did an Instagram video yesterday about what is it about solitude that I love so much? And it was just a quick video. Actually, if you're not a follower on me, you can follow me on Instagram. It's at Jason Stephenson Meditation. That's my handle there on Insta. So you can follow me there. But anyway, the solitude is just so beautiful. When I'm out walking, I can hear the footsteps, the crunching of the dirt and gravel under my feet. And it's just, I feel so blessed to be here. I really do. It's just beautiful. I'll just go back to some messages. Ali O'Shea, I've been watching from the beginning, but I couldn't comment as I was on my phone. Lovely to see you, Ali O'Shea. And Ali O'Shea, I'll be working with very soon. I'm going to give a bit of a talk. I'm following my list here because if I get off track, I will get lost. But sometimes it's a good thing to be lost, hey? Anyway, just a bit of a quick update. I will be doing, on the YouTube platform, I will be doing one guided meditation per week and one music track per week. So I'm not going to flood you with lots of music tracks, just one guided meditation, one music track, and possibly a live stream like this when I can, because it's so good to connect with you beautiful people. It really is. Hello, Namrata. Hello, Kerry. Hello, Lillian, Victoria, Evelyn, Dawn. Beautiful people. So just two tracks on YouTube per week, plus possibly a live one thrown in. Also, you might be saying, where's your brother Matt? Well, Matt is back in Wollongong. And so I'm sure we'll be reconnecting and we might do some live stuff together, I think. I think live's the way to go. It creates there is definitely it's out there and there's no going back. And so when you're doing something, you're doing it. And so g'day, Matt, in New South Wales, if you're watching this. So I would also let you know that my clothing and merch store, which is, let me stand up here. This is one of the designs. And this will be launched probably within 2 to 3 weeks. I will let you guys know, okay? And some people say they want to support my channel and they offer me, where's your PayPal account and everything. The greatest support would be if you purchase some of my merch, and it'll be available 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm giving 5% of the profits at the moment. I'm giving to the Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee. And they do a wonderful job of getting all the old elephants that have been really used and abused from around the world in zoos and circuses. And they give them their final years. Some have been trapped in cages for years. And these guys give them, like literally they've got thousands of acres that these elephants get to roam freely on. And they do a beautiful job. And so I am more than happy to give the Elephant Sanctuary Tennessee 5% of the profits. So I'd also like to have a shout out to Maha Bodhi Products here. These guys, and this is not a paid advertisement. I don't get any money for this. This is simply a shout out because they sent me a gift. They asked for my address and they said, we've got something to send you. So I offered, and they sent me this beautiful a Tibetan singing bowl. These guys are based in Tibet. However, they've got an Amazon store, and I've put a link there. And again, I'm not getting endorsements. I'm not getting money from this. This is purely their link to support them just for the gift. They've got this. How beautiful is that, hey? Hey, Subbing City. Thank you, Funny Buddy, for subbing. Thank you, Lee. Isn't that beautiful? So that's Maha Bodhi Products, a Tibetan singing bowl, and it is so beautiful. It's quite weighty as well. It's got some weight in it. And so thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the gift. Yeah, I never expect gifts at all, but when one comes in the mail with love, and it's just, yeah, I appreciate it so much, so thank you. I have some collaborations coming up, some amazing collaborations. Something's happening, and they're beginning to just flood in, so it's pretty awesome, and this is what I want to talk about as well. I will soon be doing live classes, meditation classes once a week off the YouTube platform. But don't panic, because I'll still be doing these talk sessions. I'll still be doing my guided meditation and the music. But this is a separate class. And there is a bit of a reason why I'm doing it off YouTube as well. Let me tell you that social media can become very fragile, that one day it's here, the next day it can be gone. And I need to build something sustainable, that a community that is off YouTube as well, that can begin to grow on another platform, so that if YouTube falls down or if my channel gets taken down for any reason, I can continue my work. And this is really important for me. And the company, I've been in negotiations with this company, RELAXATIONS, for over a year now. And their company's called thinkbiglifestyle.com. And I've put all the links of the shout outs below. You can just click on the show more and you'll see all the links. And I am looking forward to doing these live sessions across the world. It'll be just like this, but it'll be just more of a meditation class. So I'll be doing that live. That's coming up. I'll give you more as it gets closer to happening. I'm also teaming up, and very soon, I might add, is Ali O'Shea from Ireland. I'm not even going to go into the accents because I'm not very good at the accents. But Ali O'Shea is one, how can I sum her up? I'm not crazy, energetic, beautiful, inspiring, law of attraction practitioner. She's amazing. And I've been speaking with Ali, and we usually end up in hysterics, just laughing so much, but she's wonderful. And she'll actually be interviewing me on a live session. I think it's Monday week. Again, I'll get back to you on times, but I've actually put a link in there so you can look up Ali O'Shea on Facebook and join her page on Facebook. Ali O'Shea from Ireland. G'day, Ali. Thank you for your support and your belief. And I look forward to being interviewed by you and to speaking about the law of attraction, because it's been a huge part of my life. And whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, it really doesn't matter, because it's an undeniable. It's like it's a law. It's a truth. And what we do think, we create. I've been doing this since I've been a kid. When I've been reflecting back on the law of attraction, it's been happening since I was a child. When I first wanted to sing, I spent 20 years of my life singing, and professionally and around the world. But that started down the garage, where I would stand on a little milk crate and had a stick for a microphone, and would see the thousands of people watching me whilst I was singing. And that was probably the most powerful thing I've ever done with law of attraction. It was an amazing experience. So if you want to tune into that interview, it'll be next week. And I'm going to do another live session next week to let you know about that, and to give you the exact link of where to go to watch this live interview. So let's see how that goes. Also, I want to give a shout out to Relaxing Sleep Station. Now, you may have seen Jamie come up from Relaxing Sleep Station on the chat box. He was monitoring chats for me. Beautiful guy from South Australia, I might add, probably 4 hours away. And Jamie's channel is changing, and I've put a link to his video about the changes that's taking place. Jamie is a beautiful human spirit, and I'll actually be fortunate enough to meet him in the coming weeks. He's coming up here, and we're having a talk, and just inspiring. So much love, Jamie, and blessings to you, and we'll be seeing you soon. I'd also love to give a shout out to Paradigm Meditations, and they've got a brand new sleep meditation album coming out soon. I will say this has been about 2 years in the making, and one of my meditations is on it. I think one of Michael Seeley's is on it as well. There's quite a number of meditation artists, and it's a sleep meditation album. It's been an honor to work with Paradigm Meditations and Jack, who's the founder of that. You can look them up on YouTube. Please go down there. I hope I've put their link up. Paradigm Meditations. Please subscribe to them. Please support them. When I give shout outs, I only give shout outs that I truly believe in and myself. I'm not here to make money giving shout outs. I'm here to honor other beautiful people and beautiful souls. So that is the reason. So Ali says, I love Michael Seeley. Yes, agree too. I agree totally. I've got to watch some of these chats going on here. It's 4 a.m. in the morning somewhere in Haida says, Lee, love you too. Thank you. Jake subbed. Jake Vlogs Gaming. G'day, Jake. Sub. Thank you very much. And Gret, so good to see you too. Why don't you give us a live meditation? We would like that. You know, Mike, I used to do live meditations here on the YouTube platform, and I'm going to shift the live meditations to another platform. There's also another reason about this. YouTube have actually been putting adverts in the middle of my sleep meditations and my sleep music. And that, when I found that out, and that wasn't done by me or my team, they have been doing it, and it's pretty upsetting when I get comments, thanks very much, advert in the middle. And that was happening quite a lot. Hopefully it's rare. It's getting rare now, and it's not going to happen as much. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do updates with you guys live. I may do a live meditation on here, but I really want to give this other platform a go, the Think Big lifestyle, and do live meditations from there. And in a safe place where there's no adverts, there's no kind of nothing can go wrong. Yeah, that's just what I can say about that. You deserve it. You shouldn't be nervous, Jason. I'm calming down a bit more now. Oh. Lorna says, I love your guided meditations. Help me sleep every night. You're welcome, Lorna. Hello, Natisha. Hello, Amanda. So what I thought I would do, how I would end this off, guys, is I am happy. I think I've shouted out and said all that I wanted to say here. I'm happy to answer some questions if I can see them, and if I can keep up. And forgive me in advance if I don't get to see your question, because I'm doing this on my own at the moment. And if a ton of questions come through, it will be hard to kind of keep up. So if you have any questions at all, you can ask me. Please feel free to ask me. And hold on, where was that? Who are your team? I am going to be introducing my team, my fabulous team, very, very soon. In fact, this year. They live out of here, out of the country. And I'm going to be doing some traveling this year, and I'm going to be introducing my beautiful team. I love them dearly. They respect me. I respect them. And I feel so honored to have people that support me and support my channel and my work. So please stay tuned for that. I'm not going to mention anything at the moment, but I'm definitely going to be talking about my team very soon. Gaming with Conno, please shout me out, bro. There you go, Gaming with Conno. G'day, Conno. Please come back to Southern California. I missed you when you went to Santa Barbara. Hey, Tia. I will be back, I believe, next year. I believe next year I'm going to be traveling a little more and doing possibly even some meditation classes around the place, around the world. So if you're in a main area, a large city, and you would like me to come, please get in contact with me, because then I can begin to start mapping out where I need to be. At the moment, it's USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. They're my main countries, and the only reason I say that is because that's where many of my viewers are based. I will tell you, I'm also off to Nepal later this year. I've sponsored an art project, Micro Galleries, that is run by Kat. A beautiful, beautiful art project that they take art to the streets and give artists a chance to show their work. And I've sponsored this project. So I'm going to be in Nepal in November, and I'll be no doubt taking you through some footage and showing you what's going on. And I'll probably be doing a meditation class in beautiful Nepal, and I can't wait for that. And possibly Ireland, Lorna. Yeah, possibly Ireland. So let's see what happens there. Meditation classes would be awesome. Come to Idaho. Oh, do you know, Kathy, I would love to go to Idaho. There's something about Idaho and the mystery of Idaho in the USA. It's a place and I see that as an outback place. In fact, I'm just going to see if I can get this camera off and show you out the window here of how beautiful. Yeah, there's a few trees in the way, but I'm going to show you how beautiful it is out here. Let's see. That's how beautiful it is. Isn't it beautiful? So many birds and it's glorious. It's there. Okay, so Dawn says, can you please put together some meditation music for assisting a 2-week-long infection? Can I say to you, Dawn, that in regards to that, in all honesty, any meditation that you continue to do on a daily basis can have healing effects. And although it's not a quick fix, meditation is not a quick fix. It's more of a gradual compounding fix that happens. I would say any meditation that you do, and I've got some healing meditations. If you look up Jason Stephenson healing meditation, I think I've got 2 or 3. In fact, Dawn, I'm releasing one today in a few hours called, it's about, 3 hours, I'm releasing one, Healing Your Body, Mind, and Spirit. I totally forgot about that. That will be released very soon, within 3 hours. So watch it. Please watch that one. And that may indeed be the one you're after. Funny how life works there. When do you come to New Zealand? I might be coming to New Zealand next year. I'm going to be doing a lot of my traveling next year. I need to plan this out and map this out. Dave says, I would like to know your recommendations would be for those who have ADHD and trouble focusing, immersing into your meditations peacefully. Dave, the first thing I would suggest is that I've got a series of really short 1-minute meditations, 1 and 2 minute meditations. And really, if you can begin to just sit for 1 or 2 minutes, this can then build up over time. It's no good trying to jump into something for 20 to 30 minutes, especially if your mind is active and a lot's going on. Start with those short meditations and then move into something longer and longer each day. If you do them often, meditate once a day if you can, twice a day. I've discovered also another beautiful meditation channel, and I now don't know if I can find this link. I might be able to. Just hold on, guys. I'm going to see if I can find this person out. I've been listening to this guy's meditations the last 2 nights. I don't know his name, but I know his channel, Mindful Peace. Here it is. I'm going to put this guy's link. This guy deserves so many more followers. Okay, so close that one down. There. I'm going to put this here. It's Mindful Peace Meditations, and they're quite short, and they may actually be good. They might be good for ADHD as well. Control V. Okay, so please look up this guy. This guy's voice is so relaxing. I put it on last night. I put on a few meditations last night. They're only, some are 15 minutes, some are 7 minutes. Beautiful work. Go over to him. Let him know that Jason sent people over. I don't know who this guy is, but all I know is his voice is very calming and very soothing. Okay, let's get back to what's going on here. And thank you, Lisa, for the love. Would I please do more fantasy meditations? Interestingly enough, I'm focusing a lot on sleep meditations. However, I'm now intertwining other stories and other things within these sleep meditations. And I've got one that's kind of a fantasy meditation, probably coming up in the next 3 weeks, and has been it's actually based in Sydney, in the city of Sydney in Australia here. So it's something different that I've never done before. So stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be happening in about 3 weeks. Sound of Sophia's Soul, what religious are you in? Probably a good question that. I'm not in any religion at the moment, to be honest. I was brought up into a Christian background. There were some things for me that just didn't work for me. I respect all religions, and I think we can grab a part from all of them. I then spent some time in Buddhism, and another beautiful religion. But for me, I feel like, I'm a spiritual person. I'm in contact with God. It's a kind of a personal thing that I have, and so I don't belong to any religion at this stage, but I am a believer. John Fossum, are you God? I believe that everyone is God. And I don't want to say that to offend people and to offend. I believe we all, because everything in this world is connected, the entire universe is connected. My belief is that we have God within and without, everywhere. And that's our role, that we connect to that and we be grateful for that. And I know that some people may disagree with that, and that's okay too. I'm open to yes, we are extensions of the source. We all have God in us. God forces inside of all of us, Kathy says. I've studied many religions as well. The core of many is the common thread of love and goodness. And I totally agree with that. It's that's what it's all about. It's love and goodness. And Jane says, glad you don't belong to a religious doctrine. It shows that you are enlightened. Well, thanks, Jane. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm enlightened. In fact, I'm most likely I'm not enlightened. I have quite a long way to go, but I get what you're saying there. Livy says, does meditation have to be done consistently for long-term benefits? Personally, I would say yes, it has benefits. However, I'm going to put a little bit of a slant on this here. And sometimes a break from meditation can be a very good thing. because like anything, if we fall into some sort of a routine where it's just by rote that we do something, and then I feel that a break is good, basically. I really feel that a break sometimes is good because in a way you are meditating in the break itself in a different way. You're getting to experience other sides of life. You also get to experience that possibly you want to go back to meditation. I've taken breaks of meditation, and then I know that when those breaks have happened, I've started, and this is just me, but I've suffered with anxiety in the past, as many of you have known. If I don't meditate, I start to feel it. I start to feel it coming up, the anxiety welling up, especially if I'm very busy and there's a lot of things going on at once, and I don't deal with it too well. So for me, meditation is a beautiful release, and something that I do often. I do most days. So I usually do night times, although I've done a few daytime, morning ones as well. Morning's probably a really good time to do it, to start your day off. But for me, nighttime is good too, because I let go of the crap of the day and just go to sleep with peace and love in my heart. That's what I love. Katie says, but if folks take a break, you get less money, Jason. Good point. Don't take a break from your meditation. You keep watching my channel. No, it's all good. You can take as many breaks as you like. RJ says, I've discovered moving meditation, Qigong, and it's been a life changer. And I have heard so much about Qigong, and can I say I haven't? I've only done a few movements taught by a neighbor, an ex-neighbor, and but I hear so many good things about that, so I could imagine it's a beautiful thing. And Jason, try Islamic religion. You will find all the Nomite searching, and you will feel fullness in peace. And that's Pinky. Pinky, I may. I probably won't, but I might, because I just, if people are practicing love, and if it's in your religion and you're getting love from that, then that's a beautiful thing. And same with Christianity, and same with Buddhism, and no matter what religion you're in, if you practice love, it's a beautiful thing. What is your best way to relieve stress? Dare I say it? No, it's a couple of things. For me, it's meditation. If the stress has been going on and on and on, I need physical movement, and even if that's shaking it out or going for a run or a walk around the block, a fast walk around the block, some sort of physical movement to release a lot of it. Because sometimes, there's forms of movement meditation. Qigong's one of them, and there's other forms as well. I know Osho has quite an active meditation, which I would love to experience in India one day. I'm going to. Excuse me while I just have a cup of tea. Thank you, Ali O'Shea. You are doing amazing. Love you. Thank you so much. Hey, Johnny. G'day, Johnny Walker. How about make relaxing about valley? A meditation within a valley. Okay, Johnny, man, you may be finding that coming up soon as well. Let's see how I go with that. And thank you for your support. I know you're a regular there, so thank you so much. And Greth says, my religion is love and nature is my church. And oh my goodness, how right is that? That is such a beautiful thing when we go out into nature and connect with Source. It's so beautiful. And I'm looking out there because I see it out there right in front of me. And I can just stand still sometimes and sense the peace, the love, the joy, the compassion. Love that. Racing Wolf, I do work out in the gym as a physical movement. Perfect. Perfect. John says, I'm high on weed and eating pizza. G'day, John. Well, mate, as long as you enjoy, if you enjoy what you're doing, I'm not going to endorse anything here, but if you enjoy yourself, that's fine. What do we got? So just going through this. D Sky says, Jason, I truly can't thank you enough for the I Am Aspiration track. It has helped change my life. Your voice is soothing and relaxing. I've been listening to it for about a month. Thank you so much, D Sky 2001. I appreciate that. And Racing Wolf says, boxing is cardio workout. That is an awesome thing. I remember doing some cardio workouts at the gym, and a part of that was boxing. And I loved that. Actually, that was a real good stress reliever. That just bang, 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 bang. I love that so much. Oh, man, Jacob the man beast, I think he's donated $10, I believe, or 10. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that donation. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Jane Dunn, what do you enjoy as well as meditation fitness? I enjoy reading lots of books on spirituality. I enjoy going out with friends and spending time with my family and going down. Well, I'm new to this town, so I don't sort of, I used to go down to a place in Windang called the Boat Shed, and a cafe in Windang, which I loved. I enjoy spending time with my dog, as you guys know, little Dharma here. I enjoy traveling and meeting people, but I enjoy a lot of solitude. For me, the solitude works well for me. Funny favorite videos. My number one video is your powerful self-confidence affirmations, translated in French to help people. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Stefan. How you doing? Thanks for your amazing meditation. Stefan, I'm doing really well, thanks. And I'm not so nervous anymore now talking to you guys. Isn't that funny? Just the initial nerves, and then bang, they just go. It's just like I am at home. It's like I'm at home, just on the lounge now, just kicking back, enjoying. Have you become more vegetarian now? Okay, you're going to all probably scream and yell. I still do eat chicken and fish, and I am quite happy to do that at this stage. And I'm sorry to all the vegetarians and vegans out there. That's just where I'm at the moment. And yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. But yeah, maybe one day I'll get closer and closer, okay, to being vegetarian completely. But at the moment, chicken and fish is my meat of choice. Jimmy Wilson, thanks for floating in space. You're welcome, Jimmy, and glad that you like it. Dawn, Elizabeth, what's your recommendation for getting over loneliness? Wow, isn't this an interesting question? I love this question. And the reason I love it is because I've spent some time with loneliness, and I'll tell you what I did. First of all, there is a book, beautiful book written by Richard Bach called There Is No Such Place as Far Away, by Richard Bach, who wrote Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and I believe it's a children's book. I read this book when I was suffering with loneliness. Ironically enough, it was here in South Australia about 20, 25 years ago. And I had lost a friendship, and a friendship was breaking down, and I felt totally lonely and isolated, and real pains of loneliness. Hey, sit in there. That's my dog. Sit back down here. Good boy. And here's what I did. After reading that book, There's No Such Place as Far Away, I saw the people that I loved, and I saw them in front of me. I visualized them in front of me, and I visualized them coming to me and passing right through me. And when I sat there with that, I felt their love. One by one, I would visualize them coming through. Bang, and then they'd pass through the other side, and then another one. And just even doing that now fills me with love. So remembering that when we're all connected, we're all connected. But I get it. I get it that there can be times of loneliness. I totally get that. But know that it too shall pass. It will pass. But if you read the note, there's no such place as far away, it gives a beautiful perspective about, can miles truly separate friends? And he says, can miles truly separate friends? If we want to be with somebody we love, aren't we already there? And that, for me, was the clincher. And I realized that we are all connected. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. Kathy Schultz, I must sign up, but please realize that I'm very truthfully here to introduce and share the outdoor church in my area of Idaho. Thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And one day I may just visit Idaho. I would love to. It's some sort of a calling for me. Do I have a significant other? It is hard to live alone. No, I don't have a significant other. And the only fear I had of living alone here initially for quite a few nights was the fear of silence, pure silence at night times, because I come from this city background of cars going past all the time. And it's like a humdrum of noise that is constantly there. And then I come here and it was so silent that it was frightening and I couldn't sleep. But in regards to having to be with someone, to live with someone, I don't know about that. I'm not lonely, and I love people. I love all people, and I don't mind if someone stays for a night or two, but by the time they stay for a night or two, I'm itching for people to get out because I'm a bit of a solitude person. I love my own company, and I can see that here I'm probably going to love it more and more and more because it's just so beautiful. Gemma says, Jason, I'm a big fan of your work from the UK. I'm autistic. Your videos help me to forget about my sensory issues. Gemma, I send love to you. I know you're a champion of the autism, getting the word out there for autistic people. You're amazing, and keep doing your thing. And thank you for your belief in my work as well. Nietzsche says, how can we heal deep-rooted hurt? Well, first of all, sometimes I'll go straight to it that we need professional help at times, especially for deep-rooted hurt. I'm not going to say that meditation is the cure of all things because it's not. It helps. It can be used in conjunction with other things. But I think the first thing we have to do is acknowledge our pain. And in doing meditation, we can sit with that pain and just acknowledge it, that it's there, and not try and do anything about it for those few moments in the meditation. Actually acknowledge it. Where is it in your body, that pain? Where are you feeling it? What sensations are going on in your body? If tears come, then tears are good. It's an emotional release. Allow the pain to escape. But yes, of course, seek professional help alongside that to help with that pain, because it might take years of release. But acknowledging and meditation is a great thing. Joyce says, I have been wronged by family and a few friends over the years, resulting in distrust. How do I get over the feeling of distrust? I can say that it's a big thing, and that takes work too. The first thing is I truly believe is, it's forgiveness for me, is a major path to healing. And but I'm probably jumping ahead the gun there because it's distrust you're talking about. I remember I was hurt about 5 to 7 years ago with physically hurt in an assault, and trust was a huge issue. And I was given by my psychologist tapping to help me get over that, and it did help. And over time, doing that tapping, combining that with visualizations, combining that with meditation, combining that with beginning to go out more into society, because I became a real recluse and didn't want to see people or talk to people. I was afraid. So I think it's a combination of things in regards to the trust. Not an easy answer for me to give you. But if you can look into tapping, and it's like reprogramming, it may just help. Dawn question: how do you get rid of release negative feelings? Through meditation, through physical activity as well, to get the negativity out. It's no good suppressing negativity. If you feel these negative things, again, we have to acknowledge this. Just acknowledge it and get it the hell out. And that can be through physical activity. It can be through listening to positive things all the time, not switching on the TV to negative stuff, not even looking at a lot of Facebook, which has a lot of negative stuff. Push that part aside and begin to shift your focus on positivity. And I don't want to this sounds corny, be positive and all that, but it's what we take in. It's what we allow to come into our lives. And if we are witnessing any negativity, then we allowing that in, we become a part of that. Let that go. Shift your focus. I hope that helps. Okay, I was trying to. Natisha, are you referring to EFT, emotional freedom technique? I think it was that, Natisha. I could be wrong. It was the tapping in the joints and here and the face. I think you're right. I think it's that EFT. Yes. Ali says, I only have positivity on my Facebook, no negativity. Perfect. Sometimes we've got to let the negative people go. If there's negativity on our feed, or if we've just got to push the button and go, no more. Don't want that. Allow that not to be a part of your life. Lisa Sheehan, yes, EFT. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ali. Thank you guys for that confirmation. I appreciate it. Trish Kennedy says, hi, Ali. I'm also from Ireland, Longford. There you go. I'll just keep reading. Necessary now on some nature of sound mind awareness for the powers. David says, hello, comrade. Are you live now? Yes, I'm live now, David. Quiet meditations. Your meditations aid me so much. They help me to be a more positive person. Very happy to help you. Quiet Meditations, and it's a beautiful name you have there. I must check out your channel. Susan Grant says, I am in the tapping now. Funny, I've become a recluse due to trust, hurt, theft, and emotional abuse. Well, I hope the tapping helps you. I really do. Susan, and I hope that you can learn to trust again, because it's such a beautiful thing when we begin to trust again and to let go of the fear. I believe we always have to have our wits about us. We can't just trust everyone and everything and that all is good. And I used to come from that background. I come from a background that I trust everyone first and then until they prove me wrong. And that's okay. However, you've still got to you can't have your blinkers on. And if we've got to go off our gut feelings too, our intuition. And if something doesn't feel right, then acknowledge that and recognize that and go, no, okay, this is not good for me now. So I'm getting more into that. Oh, Katie says, how is your knee, Jason? Sending much love. Oh, my knee and my leg is really healed. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Funny Buddy says, I love you so much because of how much you love animals. Thank you. I do. I love animals. To be honest with you, I don't see any difference in the souls of animals and human beings. That's me. Mary SLH says, more shamanic ones, please, please, please. Okay, I'll take your advice, Mary, and we might just do that as well. Wow, the messages are going that fast. Is the desire to have something in your life to love, to hold, something that passes away and evolve? Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. Natisha says, is the desire to have someone in your life to love and to hold something that passes away as we evolve, or it goes away for real when we realize we really are one with all? Wow, that's a good question. Wish I could keep this still. Can I keep this, pause these or not? Oh, I can go back. Is the desire to have someone in your life to love and to hold something that passes away as we evolve, or it goes away for real when we realize we really are one with all? Wow. That's something I sometimes ask myself, to be honest. I was only speaking on my Instagram account yesterday about my solitude and my longing for solitude and my loving solitude, and I question, am I trying to escape? I deeply question that myself. I don't think I'm trying to escape. I think, well, a part of me is. It's a really deep question, that. Is the desire to have someone in your life to love and hold something that passes away? I think for some it may. For some that are that have so much love within, and yes, that connection of everyone, that they are connected, then they're not necessarily longing for any person. For me right now, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but I'm not longing to have a partner, significant other at the moment. I'm not longing for that. I love people. I love my friends. I love my family. I don't feel at the moment that anything's missing. Now, upon saying that, there may be a day where I think, geez, man, it'd be so beautiful to have someone special in my life. And I think it probably would be beautiful to have someone special. But at this stage of my life, I'm just I'm just comfortable on my own. And so, thank you for that question. Cal says, Jason, are you and your brother going to do third eye opening video with the singing bowls? Cal, we've actually done that one. Please go and check that, the chakra series. Look up chakra, third eye, Jason and Matt meditation, and you might see that. David, I like the part of forgiveness. I've always been the hard type, and revenge, Yeah, David. initially when things go wrong and happen to us, sometimes revenge is the first thing, because we want to reach out and attack and get back. But if we can take a step back and forgiveness, and that's not saying that you're accepting what that person's done to you. It's more about a forgiveness, a letting go of yourself, a healing for yourself, to release it and to release it of the other person. And I can tell you, there's been a traumatic event in my life where I have forgiven, and thank goodness I've forgiven. And I'm not going to go into it now, but there was a lot of fear after this event, and a lot of hatred, and it's just quite profound. And then it took me quite a while to forgive, but I've forgiven, and I forgive with love, pure love, the other person involved. Total, no anger, no animosity. Forgiveness for me has put me where I'm at right today, with an absolute open heart. Whoa, the messages. William, Jason, love you, man. Thank you, William. Love you, man. Hello, Shay, love. And RJ says, forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. It took a long time for me to realize this, life-changing. And bravo. Bravo. Parole says, love is important in life, but it is that real you get that from inner soul. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because, the connection is when we're all connected with God, we're all one source, we're all one part. Then love is within and without. Barbie says, my life has changed because of you. Your voice, meditation, and love for life has gotten deep into my soul. I send you love, Barbie, and thank you for your support. Lisa, referring to the Buddha's thoughts on attachment, I find it difficult to imagine not being detached to things I love. Attachment could be the reason for not being able to totally solitary. Let me just go back to that. Hold on. Referring to the Buddha's thought on attachment, I find it difficult to imagine not being detached. Yeah, okay. Yes. Attachment could be the reason for not being able to totally. I get that too, Lise, and I totally respect that. Respect where you're coming from. Han says, support Trump, Grandpa. He's our president and last savior. I'm not going to go into my thoughts about that. Can't say about that. I'm not from the USA, so yeah. Thank you, William, for your donation. I respect that. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. And Jane says, forgiveness is a choice. It does take time to be at that place, but when I reached that place, it was easy and right to forgive. But I need to keep going back to that place to forgive again. And I agree, Jane, that it's not an easy place to reach at times. It's not easy. And some people may not even do it in this lifetime. It may be so difficult and for them. And that's where they're at. And that's okay. It just means, though, that you've got to live with that, and you live with that pain. And you carry that around. And sometimes you may think that you're not carrying it around. But I believe you will. Law of attraction, please make a video for vertigo. Wow. That's an interesting one. I'll write this down. Vertigo, law of attraction. And thank you, Metaphysical Mike, for your donation of $2. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. IE Shower, hey there, love you. Question, I did a deep out-of-the-body experience. Usually I see blue, but today shades of deep black. What are your thoughts on that? Do you know, I can say that the few times that I've done out-of-body experiences, it's changed. It's changed for me. Sometimes I see deep shades of purple, and other times all blackness, and other times the purple extending into blackness. So I'm not sure of the reasoning why of that. I really don't know, to be honest. But for me, it's changed as well. So could it be different realms that we go to? Is there any way to do videos on forgiveness? And Dawn, I'm going to get you a link here. Just hold on a moment. Just getting you a link, and it's that one there. Well, and if you haven't watched this, we'll put this in. Meditation. Ali O'Shea. That's a forgiveness meditation link. Ali O'Shea, €10. Thank you for your donation, Ali. I really appreciate that. Send love. Thank you so much for your support and belief too. I really appreciate it. Really do. Stamped 5150, your channels has helped our household of autism, anxiety, and much stress. Gracias. Stampede 5150, you are most welcome. I'm honored. I'm honored to be in a position that I love, a job that I love to do. And when it helps other people and it helps make the world a little bit easier, I'm absolutely honored. Society says, what made you want to help people through this YouTube channel? And I'll get back to Metaphysical Mike. Can I stop this for a minute? How do I stop this? Okay. So why I want to help people on YouTube is I've always had a bit of a helping thing ever since I was a child. Ever since I was a child, I can remember if a kid was getting picked on, I would just, it was an automatic thing for equality and for justice for everyone. And I couldn't, when I found someone else being picked on, it was like hurting me. And I would go and do my best to stick up for that child. And so it's this healing thing, this helping others has been a part of me. And could this be in relation to the connection of knowing that we are all one? And so when I see something being injured or attacked outside of myself, it feels like it's like a personal attack on myself. And so as much as I want to help myself, I want to help others as much as myself, or more, as much as myself. I want to help. I want to help myself. I want to help my dog. I want to help everyone. Without sounding wishy-washy, it's just a part of me. I want to give. I feel that's my calling, is to give, to be here to give. Jason, I'm an artist and have my own online store. This is Metaphysical Mike, and inspirational hoodies and t-shirts. I would love to design you a law of attraction or meditation shirt for you. Metaphysical Mike, I would appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much for that offer. I will take you up on that. You can email me. My email is admin@relaxmeonline.com. Thank you so much. Whoa. Just the messages, whoa. In Iraq, John Fossum, it is like, yeah. It breaks me up with war. That's one thing. War breaks me up. I get frustrated, I get hurt, I get angry. But I realize that I can only do my part to focus on love. And this is why I'm doing this. It's my part, it's my contribution to world peace, is to focus on the world peace. If I go over there and do the focusing on the war, it brings me down, so down that I have nothing to give other people. So it's really important for me to focus on love and do all I can to help people, because it does break my heart of the people that live in constant fear in these war-torn countries. Constant fear. And if we think in the Western world that we live in fear of terror attacks, we got nothing compared to what is going on in these other countries that are living with war since they've been babies. And that breaks me up. But as I said, I focus now on giving, and I give love, and I do what I can. Meta, would you mind wearing one of the shirts and mentioning my online store and YouTube channel in one of your videos? Metaphysical Mike, of course, man. Of course. You grab me you do one shirt for me that I can sell on my store, and we can work out an arrangement. You email me, man. Of course, no problem. Jason, what's going on here? That's now I can stop the channel. Now I can stop the chats. There we go. Protector of the innocent, Jason, you're so awesome. Thanks for being a good person. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Alvina, just sitting and listening, learned so much wisdom. Awesome. I'm learning from you guys too, you know. These questions are good because it makes me think. And sometimes I don't do enough thinking, so it's a good thing. Think of yourself first, comrade, David says. I agree, David. I agree that we have to look after ourselves, because if we don't look after ourselves, then we have nothing to give other people. So we've got to fill that space, and then our cup overfloweth, and we have so much to give others, to pour out love to our family, to our friends. And Greth, love you, bless you, be happy, and keep on doing what you love. Send kisses and hugs to you and Dharma. Thank you, and sending love right back to you, Anne. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, let's go. Human indulged in past, future thought due to bad and good experience like impacts. Whoa, hold on. This gets, I'm not quite sure of that one there. Giorgio says, thank you, Gemma Grace, for your kind donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I just want to, I've got to stop these questioning, the questioning from moving. How many spirit guides does a human typically have throughout their lives? I've never met mine, and any suggestions on how to be able to meet them? Okay, now this is an interesting question because I've only just been dealing with this in regards to spirit guides. A possible collaboration coming up is with Christina Hill, who is a channeler, and she has a Meeting Your Spirit Guides course that is for free. The first part of it is for free. It goes on, and if you want to go further, you have to pay some money. But I've just done the first section of this, and it was amazing. And I got to meet 3 of my spirit guides. One that I've really known about for a long time, but previously thought it was an imaginary friend. And it's come back. And I say that I tapped into my spirit guide, if you like, this love and the joy, before I did this live session to get me through this. If I can get Christina's, she channels a fella. I'm going to try and get her link to her course right now. Oh, if I can find this, I'm going to direct you guys, and I recommend you to do her meditation course and her Finding Your Guides course. It is so beautiful, and she does it with so much love. Okay, let's go learn how to channel. And even if you're afraid of channeling and there's so much fear about it, Christina puts it in a way that is so easy to understand and accessible for all. And it's not about that we have to channel and speak in a different tongue or anything like that. It's about using our guides in our everyday life, just like I did today to call on this guide. Here's the link. If you want to learn about channeling, I wholly recommend this beautiful, lovely girl. I'm going to put the link here. Christina Hill channeling intro. Please check this out, and you'll love it. I'm going to buy the rest of the course. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, love it. Carrie, Jason, you're awesome. Love listening to your videos. Thank you, Carrie, for your support. I appreciate it. Annie says, your meditations really help me sleep, so thank you. Keep up the great work. I will. Thank you. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate it. Trauma-based meditation, please, Jane says. And have I done one of those before? Let me just check. I may. Possibly I haven't. Well, maybe for now, the post-traumatic stress disorder meditation might help. And I'm going to send you the link. It may help. Please give it a try. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Please give that one a try. Laura says, I'm new to meditation and you, so happy to be here and have added you to my life. I have a question. When I meditate, I have trouble visualizing. What can help me to visualize better? Laura, this is a question that I'm asked so much. And the thing is with this is when we go into meditation and we try to visualize, sometimes we're putting so much pressure on ourselves whilst doing this that it can just fail quite miserably. So what I say to you is now to begin to open yourself up more to, rather than just seeing, when you're listening to this meditation, see if you can sense something. You might feel something. You might feel an emotion. You might feel a body sensation. You might hear. You might be better at hearing things. And so really, I say just go into the meditation with an open heart and not expecting a visualization to occur. And I think in doing that, we can begin to open ourselves up to, you might just catch a glimpse of something, and that is enough. And if you only see blackness for now, even just accept that for now. But just listen, let go of expectations, and open that heart to anything, any senses that that come into play whilst doing that meditation. That might help. Alvina says, why is it that humans have to try to be something that they're not? Fear. Fear, Alvina. Fear that we're not good enough. This is a good question. I think it's fear. I think it's wanting to be loved, and possibly possibly they haven't connected just to that love inside. And so they're trying to be something else. But when we can fall back into that beautiful path of just being who we are, something magical begins to happen. And let me put it this way. When I first started this live session, there was fear. There was nerves involved, okay? And that has now worn off. And now I'm probably more me than I was when I began this. So, it's about fear. But the more we can open up, the more we can trust, the more we can love, the more we can just be, then we can just be totally ourselves, 100% authentic. Hope that answered it. And please don't take my all my messages as gospel. Please don't. I ask you to question yourself. I really do. I'm only a beginner. Yes, Ali O'Shea, you got to push through the fear and choose love, and totally agree, Ali. And Ali, you're in Ireland. You better get to sleep now. What are you doing awake still? It must be 2 a.m. in Ireland or something. I love it. No, you can stay up. Keep watching. Dan Doherty, I wanted to say thank you. Found you while dealing with anxiety problems, and your guided book, Letting Go Meditation, got me seriously started on meditation and a happier life. Thank you for being you. And thank you for being you, Dan. And thank you for your support. And I'm only too glad that has helped you. I asked about autism personal meditation because your voice soothes him at bedtime. Okay, that's lovely. I've done an autism meditation for children, but that's for younger children, I believe. But that's as far as I've got with that. Good night, Angreth. Okay, Kimberly says, I have a hard time meditating because I can't clear my mind. I love your affirmations, by the way. And, I'm losing my place here. Kimberly, you can't clear your mind. And let me answer this question for you. Many people say they have trouble clearing their mind. And the good thing about meditation is you don't have to clear your mind. Meditation is not about clearing your mind. Meditation is about allowing thoughts to come and go. Or as John Kabat-Zinn says, the mindfulness meditation guru, put the welcome mat out for your thoughts. And that is such a beautiful saying. It's so true, because some people, some try to suppress thoughts and get angry about it because they think something. It's like, there goes another thought. Man, I can't do this. Allow that thought to come. Acknowledge that thought. Say, hello, thought. Allow it to be there. And then your job is, once you've acknowledged that thought, is just to simply just shift your focus back to your breathing. And if these thoughts keep popping up again and again and again and again, hundreds of times, then hundreds of times you're going to gently acknowledge that thought and shift your focus back to your breathing. So you don't have to worry about clearing your mind. And over time, the spaces of nothingness become longer when you do meditation. And also, what begins to happen is that you can meditate and you can switch on with meditation, and almost sometimes when things are going well, you can almost have no thoughts for the first so many seconds, and it's beautiful. But thoughts will come and go. They come and go for everyone. Roger says, I would just say, don't give in to read. Hold on. Don't give in to read oh man. I am still learning to use this chat thing. And I'm just holding it here. Just don't give in to read, and just think positive every day. That is what I would say. If you give in to read, thanks everyone. I would just say, don't give in to what you read, probably. And just think positive every day. That is what I would say if you give in to reading. Thanks everyone. I think I get where you're coming from there, Roger. I think I get where you're coming from. And I think that in reality, there's going to be negative thoughts, and there's no two ways about it. We're going to have to deal with that. They come up, things happen, and can trigger us, can trigger our emotions. Even the most, peaceful people. I'm sure even the Dalai Lama would experience some negative reactions at times, but it's how we deal with them, and we get over them quicker. We can begin to get over them quicker. That's what it's about. I'm doing my best to keep up here, guys. Bella. Hello, Bella. My first visit to live stream. I haven't done any for a while, so thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Oops. Have I gone through an awakening, John? John, I believe I've had a number of spiritual awakenings, if you like. Again, I say this with reluctance, because I am not going to sit here and pretend I'm an expert in any of this. I've personally had a few transformations, awakening, rising of the Kundalini. I'm not even quite sure what word to put on it. And if I tell you about it, you might even say, well, that's not an awakening. But let me tell you one time. This was when I was in my early 20s. And do you mind if I keep talking, by the way? If you're still here, so I'll keep talking, and please feel free to go when you choose to go. But what happened was, I was on my way to Sydney. I was working, and I was catching a train, and there was I was not that happy with the job. It was just something where I didn't want to be, but I just went ahead and did it. And one day I got off the train in a country station that stopped on the way to Sydney. And my friends looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, I'm getting off today. I'm leaving. I'm going up the mountains." And I had my backpack and work clothes on, and dress shoes and everything. And I got off the train, and they thought I was absolutely crazy, but I just had this calling. I can't even say what it was. So I went on this hike with my business clothes on and my backpack and my good shoes into the national park. And I sat there on the edge of this cliff, and for quite a long time, just breathing. And then, I don't know how long I was there for. It could have been an hour, 2 hours. This wave of love, connection, and peace just went washed through me. And at that moment, I felt 100% connected to all that is, and that everything I needed in my life, everything that I've ever desired, was already within me. And I almost can't even put words to it. It was an amazing feeling of love and connection to animals, to birds, to trees. In fact, my experience with ayahuasca, this was a similar experience, but without any drug, without any plant medicine involved. This was just me, and it happened in this wave of love and peace and unification. Unification, is that a word? I think so. It just washed through me, and I will never forget that day, ever. I think I've had it happen once after that, but not as profound as that particular day. Such a beautiful thing. Jane says, the best live stream I've been engaged with. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, guys. Man, I might have to do more of these live streams, hey? Wow, that's amazing. Can you see spirits, Jason? Nanny M says, my son does and scare him. Wonder what meditation would be best for him. He's 12 years old. See, sometimes, yeah, I mean, I know that there are, they're good spirits and there are bad things that we don't want to see. And possibly, there are some good things. I'm not quite sure what he sees. And so, to be honest with you, I can't say that I see spirits, although I have seen my dog that has passed on now quickly, not long after he passed away, just quickly. And it was like, whoa. And I've sensed spirits, but I can't say that I've seen them. No, I can't really say that. Tanya says, how do you recover from sleep paralysis? It's really frightening experience. I can't even tell you how you would overcome that. And I could imagine it would be very frightening. And I honestly can't, I don't know, to be honest. I'm sorry. Alice O'Shea says, we only see bad if we choose to see bad. And that's true too, Ali. Akane says, I really love listening to you. You should do more live streams. Well, with your encouragement, guys, I might be just doing that. The thing is this, here in Peterborough, South Australia, it's very peaceful. The internet connection is superb. And yet when I go back to New South Wales, the internet connection is terrible for live streams. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing about that. But thank you for the thumbs up. And also, guys, if you want to share this live stream on your Facebook channel, please share it on your Facebook channel. That's just to get the word out there and to help build up my subscriber base too. That'd be fantastic if you could do that. If you want to do that, it'd be awesome. See, I'm asking for help. Mindfulness.com, please create a meditation for empaths. Wow. I'm an empath, if you didn't know. I'm sure you probably do realize that. And the thing is, I think a lot of meditations empaths can listen to and can gain something from it. Yeah. But let that thought, I'll stay with that thought. You are a total empath, Ali says. Yeah. My guru is my teacher, not you, or what I am, no separation. My guru is my teacher, not you, or what I am, no separation. I don't know, this guru thing, I mean, you guys, I think it's okay that we change our gurus. I don't like to, I might have an interest in someone for a period of time and then move on to someone else, However, I know that in India and Nepal, once you've found a particular guru, they stay with them and they learn with them through a lifetime of learning. For me, obviously, I haven't found that particular guru, and so I am listening and watching and learning from so many people. And in this instance, I guess I'm just being my own guru to myself and taking in as much as I can and learning from God's source and from nature. But there is certainly nothing wrong with having a guru, and a good one if you can find one. It'd be It'd be such a beautiful thing. John, I'm just annoying as hell. No, you're not annoying, mate. You make me think. I better move these up. Metaphysical Mike, any tips on how to become a motivational speaker, life coach, and self-published author on spirituality and the law of attraction? I keep seeing myself on TED Talks. Just one. Well, Metaphysical Mike, if you keep seeing yourself on TED Talks, then you're already putting it into action, my friend. So you're probably going to be on a TED Talk. And just quietly, that's been on my mind as well. And possibly one day I will. I've got a long way to go yet, but although then again, I just said that I've got a long way to go. So I'm making that choice. I could do it tomorrow if it happened. No. But anyway, yeah, you're putting it already into action. In regards to become a motivational speaker, mate, the best form to learn practicing speaking is by doing it. And certainly this has pushed me to an edge doing this live stream, which I said I fear. I fear doing these live streams. However, I could imagine doing this live stream every day. It would be just so much easier. You would just go bang, you would get the hang of it. I got to commit to doing it at least once a week for you guys. You guys are my bread and butter, to be honest. You guys are helping me. I'm helping you, but you're helping me by watching the videos and the ad revenue for me to make money to live. And this is why I pushed myself today, to show my face, to get out there, to overcome my fears. And the only way we can get better is if we do it. I'll leave it at that. You're on your way, Metaphysical Mike. And you know it. You know it in your heart. Laura Ellen Smith, Jason, thank you for all you do. You are most welcome. PF Wrestling, can you spread the message of positive mental attitude? Absolutely, I can. PF Wrestling, and greetings to you wherever you are. Positive mental attitude that's what it all is about. To remaining as positive as we can, to opening up our hearts and our minds to the vibration of positivity rather than negativity that vibrates at a lower frequency. It's up to us. It's what we take in and what we take on board. And Ali O'Shea says, I did 31 days of lives in January. It's scary, but it gets easier. And Ali O'Shea, as I gave a shout, Ali O'Shea's Facebook is in the description there below. Click on her, and she does amazing live Facebook sessions, law of attraction sessions, and Ali puts herself out there daily. So I know, yeah, she does pretty well, man. I know the energy it takes. So I commend you, Ali. I commend you. And you kind of kickstarted me on the Facebook to begin again, to do live sessions again. Meredith B says, is it possible to be positive yet skeptical? I'm naturally fairly skeptical of things and wonder if that is a negative trait inherently or not. Meredith, I think initially it's okay to be a little bit skeptical, just to be a little bit, to monitor that. I think it's healthy to have that, just a little. If you're skeptical all the time of everything and have to question everything to a deep degree, then maybe that's not so positive, and that's something you can think about. Only you can be the judge of that. But I think a little bit of skepticism, I think it's healthy. Take that for what you will. Carmen DeWall, thank you for everything from Violence Abundant South Africa. And my sincere love to you, Carmen, and to the people over there. And yeah, that is all I can do is put out my vibration and send my love. And I wish you well and much love. Have a good day, Racing Wolf. Let's see. What made you realize I was an empath? I think I read a book on it once on called Highly Sensitive People or something like that of that nature. And I was doing a lot of work on it and realized totally that I'm an empath and pick up on so much of pain and suffering out there. And yeah, it's just something I inherently know. And I have to protect myself as much as I can that I don't take it on a lot of stuff on board. And that's why meditation for me is really good, because it helps me to release, to breathe and just release, to let go. Yeah, and mindfulness.com says, for skeptics like me, it's great to know there's a lot of science proving the benefits of meditation, and there is now. The Western world has finally caught up, and to recognize what's been going on for thousands of years is actually beneficial, and it's scientifically proven, and they keep doing more and more and more studies on it. So it's a thing. And yeah. Jason, do you know your Myers-Briggs type? To be honest with you, I have a friend 2 doors up in my hometown that's a Myers-Briggs expert. He once told me, I can't say I remember. John H., I see colors when I close my eyes in this meditation. And that's okay, John, as long as you're not attached to that, but that's okay. Allow that to be, and allow those colors to come and go. And don't have expectations that they're going to be there all the time. Just allow that to unfold as it should. Okay, and what we're going, we've been going for 1 hour 36. My goodness, I can't believe this. And Brandon DeLeon says, is the earth really flat? What a question. Yeah, you're challenging me now. And to be honest, I'm not even going to answer that because I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm truly open to so many ideas out there. And the people say these flat earthers and stuff and these conspiracy theories and all this. I am totally open to anything, because I think as a society, we've had the wool pulled over our eyes so many times by officials and by our own protective government that we must remain open and have beautiful open hearts and minds to the acceptance that anything is possible. Anything. That's where I come from. Whisker, good to see you today, Jason. Hope you're doing well today, dear. Thank you, Whisker. Love to you. David, you king man. Thank you, David. Ali says, no, the earth is not flat. See, there you go. See, I knew this would bring up a lot of things. Tanya says, do you know what my animal spirit is? And no, I don't. I don't at all. Flat Earth. Thanks for not getting into detail. I won't, but I love it. I love it. Jenny, Miko, mine is the dragon. That's the spirit animal. Ali O'Shea, my animal spirit is a squirrel. Wendy's the dog. Wonder if mine would be a dog. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Have you ever meditated with Sage Goddess? I think you guys would be good friends. I can't say I have, to be honest. I told the guys earlier on in the piece, I've just discovered another gentleman that does meditations. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know his name. I know that his channel is called, I'm going to put the link again here. Check this guy out. His meditations are so beautiful and relaxing. Hold on a moment. I'll look it up. I think it's Peaceful Mind Meditation. Is that? I'm probably not going to find it now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'll do another live session next week, and I'm going to give this guy a good shout out because his meditations are just beautiful. The channel's called something like Peaceful Mind or Mind Peaceful. Just amazing. When Akane says, when did you first start meditating? Okay, I'd like to break this into two sections, Akane. Akane, I think that's how I pronounce it. First of all, a time when I was meditating as a child when I didn't even know what the word meditation was, and then later in my life. When I was about 8 years of age, my family and I went around Australia. We took 6 months off school and we went around Australia. I was there with my brothers and my mum and dad, my two brothers, and I was sitting on the bank of a gorge. It was called Geeky Gorge in Western Australia, and I was on my own. And I sat there, and even back then, I loved my solitude. I remember I did a lot of things separate to my brothers. Can you guys just hold on just a moment while I let my dog out? 2 seconds. Won't be a moment. You want to go out? Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I opened the door and now he doesn't want to go out. Hold on, I'll see if I can get him up here, okay? I'm going to answer that question. Get him up. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come, buddy. This is my old dog, Dharma. My beautiful dog, Dharma, and he's probably not going to stay here. Okay, so no, he's not going to stay. I'll let him down. Oh, he might stay. He might curl up on my lap, I think. Dharma. Yeah, he's an old dog. He's 18 years old, my friends. There you go. Anyway, so I was sitting on this bank of this gorge. This was the first time when I meditated, and I didn't know what the word was. Of course I didn't. I was like 6 years old. No one in my family was doing it, and I sat there and was just being, just there. And I can still remember this feeling of intense peace as a child doing this, sitting there for half an hour or more on my own, cross-legged, and with my eyes open, being. And I believe that was my first meditation session ever. Then my mum, when I was 16 years old, my mum began meditation, and she said, Jason, do you want to come to a class one day? And I said, of course, I'll come to a meditation class. And back then I was more interested in the mystery of meditation, and I thought that I might get to even levitate. And and I expected that I might see people levitating. I thought, oh, this could be cool. Anyway, of course, that didn't happen. But that was my first meditation session when I was 16. And I remember walking out of that class feeling this profound sense of peace. It was so beautiful. It was really beautiful. So I won't forget that. Yeah. As a lot of you know, I went off the rails in life, 20s and 30s. And so meditation was just not a part of my life, really. And then it came back later in my late 30s, early 40s. And as time has progressed, as my life has progressed, meditation has become more a profound part of my life, because I realize that the gift and the value it gives me. So that's my answer for that one. John H., the world needs more peace and love, and it certainly does. Wow, I was just about to ask you to repeat the channel. Please try to remember the mindful meditation channel. I will, guys. What I might do is, once I get off this live session, I'll do a good search for it, and I'll look for the link, and I'll supply you with this link, because this guy is worthy to have, I think he only has 25,000 subscribers. He's worthy to have 1 million subscribers. He's truly amazing. So I'll get back to you on that. Whisker, Jason, can I just say thank you for uploading meditations music? I struggle with severe separation anxiety and post-traumatic stress. So listening to your meditations, even if my brain doesn't fully sink into it. Yes, I believe that is okay. And I believe that our subconscious, our mind continues to work. And even if sometimes we fall asleep, I believe that we are taking a lot of it on board. However, upon saying that, it is good to do meditation also when we're not asleep, because a meditation, of course, is about awakening. And so this has been a bit of a dilemma a personal dilemma that I've had, and a lot of meditation instructors probably look down at me because they say, you're doing meditation for people and you're trying to get them to sleep. That's not what meditation is about. And I get that. I totally get that meditation is not about trying to get people to sleep. But I am just answering a call to give people some peace of mind and peace of heart before they sleep, because I realize that so many people are having trouble sleeping. So I thought I would just answer this calling and to help people to sleep with a peaceful heart. But when I do these live meditation sessions that I'll be doing off YouTube on this thinkbiglifestyle.com platform, that will be more awakening. Won't be about sleep. It'll be about awakening and sitting there for 30 minutes and enjoying the process of meditation and being in the moment and just being refreshed and awake and opening. Alvina says, have you written a book? I've written a chapter in a book with Jack Canfield, but no, I haven't written a book. It's on my mind. I can tell you it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, but it's going to happen. I promise you. I promise myself that. What advice would you give to people in their 20s? What advice would I give to people in their 20s? I would say that you have a huge lot of life ahead of you and you don't have to rush. I know when I was in my 20s, I was manic. But all I'm saying is allow it to be. Allow it to be. Just do what you want to do. Do it with love. That's all I can say. Go out and do it with love, but enjoy yourself. Because when I was in my 20s, and I'm sure that a lot of the older people will be able to relate to me here upon saying that, I thought that life just went on forever. I thought that I'd be here forever, and now here I am sitting here, 51. So live your life. Make every single moment count. Make it so damn beautiful that it'll be worth remembering. That's my advice. Stamped says, Stampede, or 151, I see number sequences almost daily. It's a blessing to see ones and should make a wish to manifest each time it works. Numbers are important, man. I'm not at home. I have a book at my other home in New South Wales, I think by Dan Millman, about numbers. Fantastic book. I'm sure it was Dan Millman. Yeah. Numbers are really important. I really believe that we can look deeper into our life and give us direction when we learn to get into numbers. Myself at the moment, I don't know much about it. And what I'll say, guys, it's 1 hour 49. I'll wrap it up at 2 hours. So, but I'm happy to keep answering questions. Thank you, Ali. Love you. Look forward to collaborating with you and look forward to the meeting next week. Our interview. Ali O'Shea's interviewing me on a platform It'll be live and it will be free. And we'll get you the link next week on a live YouTube video, and you can come along. And she's interviewing me on my take and my ideas on the law of attraction. Thanks, Ali. Look forward to it. Ground yourself, youngsters. Yeah, David, good advice. Ground yourself, youngsters. Strong foundation and higher powers, not the reverse. Absolutely. Strong foundation. So good. So good. And what I really didn't have was a bit of a mess for me. El Newell, thank you for your sleep meditation. I live with chronic pain, most severe when I lay down, hard to sleep. You have helped me sleep. You're most welcome. And keep getting some good sleep, hey? Yeah, you can press the thumbs up button, guys. That's what most YouTubers say. What do they say? Like, share, subscribe. Send it out there. Press the thumbs up button. I appreciate it, man. Do it. Gets the word out anyway. And I love, you know what I love, guys? I'm reading these comments and that there's community interaction between a lot of you, and I respect that. Really love that. It's awesome. Yeah, there is so much love here, Vanessa. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. Sending you guys love from beautiful South Australia here. If I would have done this on my phone, I could have taken you out to show you a little bit, but the phone gets too hard and it runs out of battery and gets shaky, and so I'm just here sitting. Ali, you are bringing more light to the world than you'll ever know, Jason. I told you that, but you need to believe it. You are awesome source. God bless you, Ali. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to all of you. That's all I can do. I'm doing what I can to bring light to the world, to bring love to the world, because God knows we need it. We need it at this time. Yeah. Because I may not have children, but kids being born into the world today, I want them. You know, we've got to do our best to leave a legacy, a beautiful legacy for these children, for our children, for the children of the next generation. Because if we don't, we're going to make it harder and harder for the young people to come into the world and to do their thing and to grow and to shine. And so it's up to us to offer that love. And David says, you have us, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hope that didn't hit my dog then. Call sign Wookie, shout out, please. There you go, call sign Wookie. Only because I like your name so much. Oh, that's beautiful. Here he is, good boy. Jason, Whisker says that I've been called an indigo child, even though I was born 1990. So it may be a crystal child mixed with indigo. And nice. Yes. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest here. I know a little bit about the indigo child, but not much about the crystal child. I just don't know much about that at all, to be honest. You'll have to enlighten me a little on that. I'm not sure, John Fossum, if you're saying where am I from, I'm not sure if you're speaking about me, but I'm from Australia. New South Wales, just south of Sydney, a city called Wollongong, a little beach town called Windang. But at the moment, I'm in country South Australia, a beautiful town, little quiet town called Peterborough, population about 1,200, beautiful and warm and hot and sunny and dusty and dry. It needs rain. We need rain here, but it's something beautiful about it. I love it. Good night, Lisa. Remember, love is everything. Absolutely. It's all we have. Much love. It's really fascinating. I'll be sure to tweet you some info later if you want me to when you're done. Thank you, Whisker. I would appreciate it. Call sign Wookie, should I do a live stream? I started my channel last week. Go ahead and do it, my friend. Do it. Feel that fear. If you have the fear like me, go ahead and do it. Yeah. Bella of Amherst, such gratitude for being brought here at this time, this moment. There is so much love and spirit here. Thank you, Jason, for all you do in this live stream. It's brilliant. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your inspirational videos. Exist in nature. You're most welcome. You're most welcome indeed. And I will tell you guys, in about 2 hours' time, my new guided meditation comes out on healing the body, mind, and spirit. It's a 2-hour meditation, a little different than my other ones, and I don't even know if it will work for you, but give it a try. 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm spending 5 more minutes with you, and then I'll be out of here and eating some lunch. Vanessa Masari, Jason, how did you discover your gift of guidance? Vanessa, it's something that was just, I think even as a child, it's been in me. I mentioned this a little bit before about something similar, that I would stand up to other children that were being picked on. And I felt like I was some sort of I had a leader part of me inside me that wanted to give people the opportunity to experience joy and happiness. And that's as a child. I can see me in the playground with kids following me. And it's just a natural thing. And then I come into this meditation thing. Really, I came into meditation, the YouTube platform, because I was doing a guided meditation for kids, a CD. And that was my first meditation, was one for children. And I wanted to promote that. And then it got a lot of comments and people enjoyed it. And then they said, have you done one for adults? No, that might be a thing. Then I did a guided meditation for adults. And then that people enjoyed that more. And that's how it all started. That's how it all unfolded. But it was about the idea of giving to children so that children would not have to go through what I went through due to my lack of belief in myself in my 20s. And I wanted children, I wanted to catch kids at a young age to believe in themselves and to love themselves, and that being unique and different is absolutely perfect and fine for who they are. And that's how it all started. That's how this meditation channel came about. It started off as, you might know, this channel is called the I Love Juicy Show. It started off, I was doing juicing videos and organic vegetables and that. And I kind of just I enjoyed it, but I kind of got tired of that and thought, nah, I don't want to do that. And then meditation, and this is stuck. And Kane says, please continue to do more live streams, and I will. I've got to make that commitment, I've got to make that commitment to you. Exist in nature. Adults should still be childlike no matter what. Totally agree. Totally agree. And in fact, my spirit guide, one of the things I got from doing that spirit guide course from Christina Hill, I met my spirit guide, whose name's David, and he said to me, Jason, don't take things so seriously. And he was laughing. And before I hit the live stream button today, before I hit this to begin recording, I closed my eyes and connected with him, and he was laughing, and I heard his voice. Don't take things so seriously. And it was good. I thought, oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Don't take it so seriously, Jay. Let's tap into that child within. I need to do that as much as you guys need to do that. Connie says, I'm a big kid. Good for you, Connie. Oh, thank you, Ali. Awesome sauce, my friend. You have done amazing tonight. I'm so proud of you. I want to cry because I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, Ali. I would never have guessed I would be doing a 2-hour live streaming session. This was meant to be a quick session and it's turned into 2 hours. So anything can happen, you know, anything can happen. So I am going to let you guys go now with love. And you guys have been amazing. And I'm going to make a commitment to you that I'm going to do a live streaming again. Let me check my online journal here, and I might be able to tell you straight up. I'll tell you straight up if I can do it next same time. 15th. Won't be a moment. Yeah, I can do it. I'm going to try. I'm not going to try. I'm going to commit to doing the live stream this time next week. Okay, that's my commitment to you. So if I fail that commitment, I think I might have a few loss of subscribers, maybe. So I better stick to that. Where are you? There. Yeah, there you are. Okay, so I send you guys love. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, John, Dawn, David, Existent Nature, Laura, Livy, Ruth, Beatrice. I love you guys. And call sign Wookie, all the best. And I wish you well. Thank you, Jane and Katie. And I love and hugs to you all. And God bless, okay? And namaste. Sending love.